Okay, so this is a short montage of the shooter caliber bucks that I got on camera during the fall of 2025. This first sequence of pictures, these were the first bucks that I got to show up on camera for me. They also produced my #1 shooter, this beautiful 9-point. He was the first buck out of velvet. He showed up on August the 27th out of velvet for me. He only daylighted one time there midday, November the 12th. And then this buck here, a nice 6-pointer, he showed up 8.5 miles away in this picture here. I'm almost certain that's the same big 6-pointer. Unbelievable. And then the last picture in this sequence, it's a decent 2.5-year-old 8-pointer that would have really tempted me if I'd have got him on in front of me during daylight. This next series of videos, this was a very busy spot. I had never hunted this spot. I had scouted it before. On a whim, I just decided to move this camera into this area. And this spot got a lot of activity. There is a scrape. I made this false scrape. You'll see this buck scraping at it here in a minute. I actually made that as a mock scrape, and the bucks kind of took it over. Lots of good rutting activity. You do see daylight videos here. Most of those, the wind would have been wrong had I been in my stand. So it really took a specific wind to be able to get in on these deer and try to get in position for a shot. I believe there was only one time where I got a mature shooter buck in this location on camera during daylight when the wind would have been right. It just happened to have been a day that I couldn't get out to the woods. This is a spot where early in the season I had a lot of does in here, and I knew when the rut came around the bucks would show up. I didn't get a ton of bucks in here, and most of them seemed like they were probably 2.5-year-olds. But I will definitely I'll definitely be hunting this spot in the future for sure. Then I have a couple of videos that are random. These are just in oddball spots. I didn't even hunt these spots. I just wanted to throw a camera in there for a couple of weeks and see what would show up. Not super encouraged by what I saw, and they really weren't spots that I wanted to hunt. Like, I would have had to seen something really substantial for me to have wanted to hunt it. This is actually a couple of really nice bucks that are in an area that is public land, but you can't hunt it. I just wanted to throw a camera in there for about 2-3 weeks, see what was in there. And then this last series of pictures, that's an 11-point buck that later in the year, I believe he broke a tine off and then was a 10-pointer. This buck has a brow tine that curls right around tight to his head. That's kind of unique. But yeah, that 11-pointer was my #2 target buck, and he never daylighted, never ever. Whether the wind was right or wind was wrong, the only time I got a picture of him was it in the dark. But this area did have other bucks that daylighted. I think there was only one occurrence where one daylighted. There might have been 2 occurrences where one daylighted, and I would have shot it if I'd have been there. And it was just a day that I couldn't get into the woods. And again, I'm talking where the wind would have been favorable. So I appreciate you checking out all the bucks that I got on cam in the fall of 2025. It certainly offered me a lot of optimism. I had 5 different cellular trail cameras out, and they definitely kept me inspired and motivated to get out there.